Welcome to A Husband's Heart Unpacked. Today we'll be unpacking the episode I had with Sid Barron. Now, Sid is a very impressive guest of mine. I was so totally impressed. He's a remarkable human being. His accolades it's a whole list. But just to give you a little insight on some of the things that he achieved, he's actually been married for 38 years. He's from Decatur, Georgia. His wife, Myrna, is actually from Tuskegee, Alabama. Now, currently, Sid is the chairman of 100 Black Men of Atlanta. Yes, yes. And actually, check this out. Sid enrolled in college at the age of 15, got his first degree at 18. See what I mean? And it's just a tidbit, a small portion of all the things he's done. I know he's involved with in the car industry, particular. I know he's been good with building. I know he built one of the biggest minority dealerships in America. Currently, I think it's worth over $17 billion. I mean, Sid has done great things in the automobile industry. So, Sid, hats off to you. Great episode. Ayana, what are some of the thoughts you have on Sid?
I mean, I can only echo what you said. Sid is dynamic. Sid is incredible. Sid is so smooth, so cool, so smart, so accomplished, so self-collected, so focused on family and marriage.
Yes.
I mean, Sid, I mean, it's 2025. I think they're starting to clone people. I got you a candidate for cloning. It's Mr. Sid Barron.
Yes, Sid is he's definitely impressive, but not even just his resume. Just like you mentioned, his spirit, just the way he moved. He doesn't carry himself as though I'm this person or that. You wouldn't even know that about Sid.
Sid is so unassuming.
Yes.
He's so welcoming. You know, he's like the type of man that they talk about who can walk with the common folk and walk with the majestic folk. Like he can be successful in all arenas.
Yeah, he definitely can. I mean, he comes from humble beginnings. He actually grew up in Decatur. I think he's actually, though, from Central America, maybe Honduras.
He is. He's from Honduras.
Yes. But, I mean, he grew up here in Decatur, and he actually attended Cedar Grove. And I'm assuming, I don't know exactly Sid's age, but I'm assuming he was in high school probably in the 70s or definitely early 80s, that time period. And at the time he had attended Cedar Grove, he was the minority. I think maybe it was like 3 or 4 blacks at the school. So he watched the whole transition happen. So, I mean, Sid went through, saw a lot of things. And I do remember one of the questions, you know how I asked some of the rapid fire questions just to break the ice? One of the things I asked Sid was, who was the most impactful celebrity you ever met or dealt with? And he mentioned Hank Aaron. Wow, the great Hank Aaron. Because Hank Aaron was in the car industry after baseball.
I think Hank Aaron was his business partner.
They did. They were in business together.
But he said he was even a finer human being.
Yes.
Than he was a businessman.
Yeah. And if you know anything about Hank Aaron, I mean, that's true. I mean, I remember even after his passing, I'm not sure if his wife is still alive. I think she is. Just the way she speak on him and the things he had, not everyone, but if you know the story of Hank Aaron, the things he had to endure during his baseball career. I mean, even when he broke Babe Ruth home run record, I think right here in Fulton County Stadium, I believe. I mean, some people weren't happy about that. I think they either threw things on the field, but man, he just kept his peace, his calm,
his composure,
his head held up high. Hey,
you know, there's really something to be said for, you know, the 5 people you surround yourself with. That's who you are. Because I don't really know the story of Hank Aaron. I'm not from here, but the way you're talking about Hank Aaron, you know, holding his composure and, you know, being such a man of honor, that's how I see Sid.
Yeah, absolutely. So just speaking with Sid, I was just all ears, man. Just like whatever he said, I just wanted to just absorb it like a sponge.
One thing I remember you mentioning that he mentioned that really kind of resonated with you was that he said, one of the best ways to stay married forever is to take divorce completely off the table. Take it out of your vocabulary.
Yes.
Don't ever utter that. Don't think that it's an option.
Right.
You're married. Till death do us part. That's it.
Are you trying to signal something to me, babe?
Well, I've always told you, like, there's only one way out of this thing. Wow. I don't want to go to jail for murder.
Wow, you know we're recording this, right? But Sid also, I can imagine him when he was younger too, because the way he met Myrna, they both worked at JCPenney.
Yeah.
He worked in a photo studio. She was on the insurance. I guess she was selling insurance, and he wouldn't say anything to her, but he knew that, she caught his eye. But I don't know if he was shy or just.
I don't think he was shy. I think he knew what he wanted.
Right.
And he probably assessed, like, hey, she'll want me too.
Yeah.
Let me just take my time and figure out my plan.
Yeah. It sounds like the same way when I first met you and I saw you, I try to be cool. So I run back into her. Then I panic. I think Sid panicked. He said he finally went over there to act like he needed some insurance.
For an apartment.
For an apartment back then.
And then I think, did he not qualify or something? He got it initially and then they kind of,
I think the policy did go through.
Yeah, so they have an amazing
have an amazing story. Myrna is awesome in her own right too. We've been out with them on several occasions and just number one type people, man. Just awesome. So listen, what else I have here? Like, matter of fact, I asked him, did he have a support system? And it wasn't so much he had a support system, because he said he had a best friend named Jason since high school.
Wow.
And even though they may not speak often, that's a person where when they do speak, it's just like they just left off from the last time they spoke.
Yeah.
So he definitely, he said Jason is a support. And then the Brothers of 100 Black Men of Atlanta is a support system, which is awesome.
Yeah. I
want to join.
So
one of the things I asked him about what's difficult in his marriage, and he was like, giving up a certain amount of control. I guess because Sid is just, when you're that talented and gifted, you're used to pulling all the strings and doing business. So that takes a certain amount of controlling things. But he said marriage was able to kind of humble him and then slow down a certain amount of his control energy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Like, wow. Like just to know that everything but to be able to humble yourself, to acquiesce to another human being when you are pretty confident in your decision-making skills, but to say, you know what? It's not going to be my way this time. It's going to be her way. There has to be a give and take in a marriage.
Yes.
If there's going to be balance.
Yep. And we experienced that. We continue to experience that. Yeah, I'm definitely in control. I like to have control. You do too.
I like to have control.
Yeah. But we balance it.
We do.
We make it work. Still got some work to do.
You do.
You do too, baby. Listen, guys. Sid was awesome. I applaud you to definitely check out that episode. Sid was just an outstanding guest. You would get so many jewels. I couldn't even get into all of it, but by all means, watch that whole episode and see what I'm talking about. And once again, thank you for joining in. Until the next time.
Talk to him.
I'll listen. This is your boy T. Stin at A Husband's Heart Unpacked. See you on the next episode. Take care.
Bye-bye.